Hello, everybody. Hi. Hiya, Ellie. Hiya, Fernandos. GG, Ellie, on being quicker than the stream elements. Although stream elements does have a bit of a fuss sometimes, so we'll see how that works. You have Choco Rolls. Congratulations. How we doing? I know streaming on a Monday isn't always the best thing in the world, but I've had microphone problems, as you guys probably realized from last week. I almost had to buy a new microphone. That's a whole story. Yeah, hope everyone's doing alright. It's been a week with, a whole story of I almost had to replace my microphone. So, I had to download everything again. I had to download all the software. I had to rejig everything. So it might sound a bit different. I might sound a bit different microphone-wise than usual. I'm still kind of tweaking the settings. It takes a long time and I am fed up. But I thought I'd just stream. Let me know if we have old issues again. Like fading in and out, like audio-wise. Because I noticed we had that on the connected book premiere as well. And I didn't realise that it was so bad. So let me know, because I don't always... Well, I rarely look back on streams. I rarely watch streams back because I don't need to listen to myself. This time it sounds really good. Good. I've been playing around so much. I'm happy that it's no longer broken. Oh man, it's been a week. It got to a point where, I mean, especially you. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Okay. Vor allem du, Ellie. Du warst auch beim VC dabei, als ich versucht habe, Hogwarts Legacy auch auf VC zu spielen, auf Discord. Ich meine, ja, letzte Woche, ich sollte vielleicht meinen Timer setzen. Letzte Woche habe ich versucht, Hogwarts Legacy zu spielen. Ist nicht sehr gut gelaufen. Es ist absolutes Chaos gewesen. Ich muss jetzt schauen, so. Sagen wir mal etwa 40 Sekunden. Ich habe schon mindestens 20 geredet. Aber ja, es hat nicht gut funktioniert und das Spiel hat mein Mikrofon fast geschlissen. Hat fast alles kaputt gemacht. Und seither... Hi, Adjuster. I have to speak German for a second, but I'm just going to say hi to you there. Ja, genau. Also ich habe Probleme gehabt mit dem Mikrofon, seitdem ich versucht habe, Hogwarts zu spielen. Und es ist katastrophal gewesen, ich sag's euch. Zwar, mich versteht, glaube ich, niemand. Fernandos, bist du Deutsch? Bist du Deutscher? Ich verstehe, ich verliere immer so die Perspektive. Aber ich habe das Gefühl, du, nein, überhaupt nicht Deutsch? Okay. I assume that you know a little bit of German, considering... Are you sure you're not German? Is that sarcasm? I don't know. Yeah, now repeat what I said in English. Sure, will do, Ellie. Hiya, Hawking, by the way. I didn't want to say hello in German because that felt a bit... yeah. And I'll say a proper hi to Jester again because I was speaking German and it was chaotic. But basically, yeah, Hogwarts Legacy broke my microphone. As we all experienced last week. Every time you just kind of guessed that you asked whether or not you spoke German. Oh, okay. I completely lose... I know Suntix is German. I completely lose, like, perspective on who is from where, and I kind of have a slight view of some people, but it's hard to keep on track of everyone. Hogwarts 1 KT0, exactly. That is what happened. We had a mess. It was such a mess. You're from Canada. Oh, French and English. Cool. I like Canada. I want to go visit one day. It's on my bucket list. But trying to stream Hogwarts Legacy last week, every time that I started the game or I was in the game, my microphone broke. It's got a lot of snow. I like snow. My microphone completely broke. And I'd have to like reset it, sometimes reset the stream, unplug it and replug it. And yeah, ever since then, every time that I play Hogwarts Legacy, I have unplugged my microphone. But yeah, I had to download all the software again, set anything up. So I'll say to the new people who have just popped in, if anything sounds weird to you guys, do let me know, because I don't always listen back on the streams and I only really know something's going wrong if you guys tell me. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I've had to be doing some fiddling with different settings and It's not up to what it was before. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I don't know. But I'll have to do a lot of fiddling to get it how I want it to. But I didn't have the energy for that this weekend, so you got this, mediocre Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Snow's a reminder of how lonely you are because you have no... Yeah. Ellie, are you okay? You can build a snowman on your own. That's also fun. We once built a snowman in October in our garden. That was interesting. My mum got a snowman for her birthday. Should we pop over to the iPad? Should we get there? Should we get to the wherever we're going? Nope. Oh dear, Ellie. Very morbid. Let's go. And there's my iPad screen. And I'll get to that screen there. And there we go. Let's go. Today, I'm gonna do some drawing. It's been a while since we've done some drawing live on stream. I think it's been a hot minute and a half. And so bear with me. Firstly, bear with me. Art is gonna happen, but it might not happen very quickly. But basically, the new live series is coming out soon. Something life. Whatever thing this is, I don't know what rush this is. Very unusual. But the next live series is coming out because it was announced to come out at some point in March, and we're in the last few days of February. So, you know, March comes after February, so we can only hope. And they could be mean enough to do it at the end of February, but I don't know. End of March. But there is a possibility that next Friday, because they did upload Double Life on Friday, there's a possibility that we'll get our first live series stuff. But there's no... Hiya, Melody. Hope you're doing all right. There's no official date on what's happening. You were streaming yesterday and it was so fun. Cool. I saw you guys were doing Minecraft. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, it could be next week. By next week, we might know. We might already have the first episodes of the live series, of the next live series, which is a fun prospect. And I'm going to do my best to do an animatic to it if I am inspired by a certain song. But for that to happen, I need to warm up. I need to draw these characters again. I need to be able to draw them. It's already the 27th, yes. February has 2 days left. Well, today and tomorrow, so... yeah, less than 2 days. On Thursday, it'll be the 1st of March. Thursday? Wednesday. I have completely lost track of the week. Is it Monday today? It completely throws you off. I have Mondays off. So it completely throws off my entire week if, like, I start the week on Tuesday and Monday is still a part of my weekend. That is just completely... I get very confused. And this is the first week this is happening, so... this is a good sign for what's to come, I guess. Yeah, I've got pomelo next to me that I'm munching on, which is an incredibly faffy fruit to peel just before you're streaming, but I might have been a minute late because of it, I'm sorry. Anyway, I want to do some drawing. Pomelo, I don't know how you write it. Is it with an E as in P-O-M-E-L-L-O? I don't know. Wait, February has 28 days? How did you just realize that? Ellie. It's like common knowledge, my friend. I really want to draw some block peeps. Let's go. Yeah. I want to kind of get back into drawing them. If I do make an animatic to it. I don't want to make 100% promises, but that is the goal. Block people. Block peoples. Yes. Here we have the grain with the eyes and the hair going like that. It is the grain. And here we have the block that is the ether slab that kind of has the mask that goes, and then the hair that goes, and then the hairband, and this is how I draw next animatic like this. This is how the next animatic's going to be drawn. and then you have the man With which one has good times? You have good times with this man. He has shifty look. So many good times. There we go. The quality in animatics only. It looks like a drunk bus driver. What, Etho? Yeah, Etho's one wasn't very good. I didn't even draw his pupils properly. That didn't make it better. That did not make it any better. I've lost. What was I doing? Green and Scar at least look recognizable, but Etho, I'm sorry, I've done you real wrong. My poor dude. My poor ninja dude. Oh dear. Etho Mario? Mario? Oh, you mean like the mustache? Mario? Wouldn't it be then Etho Jumbo? Like Mumbo. Mustache. Etho. Yeah. As Etho on the taste. The geese fucking. Marietho? Etho Mario Jumbo? Yes, the full name. The distinguished gentleman that is Etho Mario Jumbo. Oh, I don't get the reference of geese waking Etho up. Is that a Maritho Jumbo? That works. I don't get the reference of geese waking up Etho. Is that something he mentioned in his videos? I missed that. Was that a Canadian thing? I don't know. But this is the quality you come to expect, I'm sure. Canadian thing? Aha, okay. Oh. This is the quality of these. This is all we want. Next animatic, just block people. Just block people running around, looking at each other. Action movie, but block people. That's how this is gonna work. The geese wake him up really early during migration. Ah, bless. So, yeah, this has been derailed. I've lost track of everything that's going on. I'm just staring at these three faces. I don't know why I chose to draw those three, but you know, let's just get rid of these monstrosities. Because otherwise I won't be able to focus. I won't be able to concentrate anymore. Thought you meant he'd survive the goose attack or something. That makes more sense. There's nothing going on because he's just the faces. The faces! No! Sorry, I've removed them. I won't be able to think of anything else otherwise. But the gist, it's taken me how long? We've been live for 20 minutes. It's taken me this long to explain to you wonderful peeps. 16 minutes, not quite 20. What's happening in this stream. Basically, I want to be able to draw these guys again. I haven't drawn them since... I've drawn Etho more recently. And I've drawn Green more recently. I'm just kind of like thinking back to the drawings that I've done fairly recently. Oh, I've drawn Tango very recently. Who have I drawn? Oh, there's actually... I've just realised there's art in there that you shouldn't see yet. There's some art in there and you shouldn't see it. 20 minutes and not even started, so yeah. I've drawn some of these fairly recently. And ignore everything. Don't screenshot that. But you won't know which art you shouldn't see. Anyway. I've lost track of everything again. It's fairly common nowadays. I'm going to take a sip of my Coca-Cola. There are projects in the work. But problem with some projects is that I don't like editing. That's my issue with projects at the moment. Because a lot of video projects and stuff that gets shared, if it's not on stream, it's a video. And I don't like editing. It takes a long time, so that's why a lot of projects still need to be... Yeah. Some of these projects started back in November. Just to give you guys a time frame. Aloha Zim, how you doing? But yes, let's try and get... And Zim, thank you so much for resubbing. Oh, I updated the sub almost time for the Trident. Oh, 1 more month, is it? Is that the case? But I updated the little text underneath the subbage. Although it should it should have a different one for if you have a void IB. It should have Zim has turned into a void IB. It should have that. That doesn't work. Okay, oh well. But if you've got a heart, then you should have that person has joined the heart club. Is that too kitsch? Kitsch, that's a German word. Is that too, oh, it's, it was there. I mean, I saw it on my screen. I've got the stream up twice. It's been a bee for a few months. Maybe if you become a bee, I'll have to look into that. But I thought that if it was a bee, then you get the bee. There's like, this person has turned into a void IB. Everybody run for the hills or something like that. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I updated those kind of like things. So, I mean, it all happened with the little update for the general update of stuff happening with the OBS changeover. Anyway, it has now been 20 minutes, and I still have not explained what we're doing. But although you guys can probably guess what we're doing, just from the title, because you know, I have more hours on Hogwarts than you got in your total playtime. I'm loving it. I've got 30 hours in it. Also, my goal with Hogwarts is to finish it before the next live series comes out, because I'll be pretty, that's going to be pretty time intensive. So I want to have it finished before then. I'm 54% through. And yeah, I've got a lot of hours in. I've spent every free moment of the last week doing that, where I haven't been fiddling with microphones or doing schoolwork. But I'm enjoying it, but I want to have it finished because I feel like if I then take a break from it to do something else, to focus on something else, I'll never get back into it the same way that I'm into it now. So that's just my goal, really. That's my goal. I'm still really sad that I can't stream it. I'm still kind of gutted because I'm loving. Put off packing for 40 minutes, convince you to pack. Pack! You're gonna feel a lot better once you've packed. And then it's just there and you don't have to worry about it anymore. You can just lay stuff out. Do we have any guesses about the next live series? There's no information they've released, but Hawk was talking to someone Hawk was first talking to someone about it, and then they were talking to me about it. Hawk had a little idea. Do you wanna poke that little idea in chat? Because that was a cool idea. That would also be cool to kind of chat with you guys about. You have a good guess? It will be the next live series? Yes, Ellie. I think that's a fairly safe guess. That's a good guess to have. Yes, I agree. Pardon me. Real life. Yes, that's what Green's been teasing. I do kind of want them to do it at some point, though. Yes, basically D&D classes for each player. We made a list. Share the list. I didn't write it down, Hawk. I didn't write it down. Oh dear. No. I just had the list of characters in front of me. I didn't write down what. Maybe you guys can have a chat in it as well. Those of you who know D&D, what characters you think would be what class? Because this might become a different hyperfixation once. Making you D&D. Exactly. It's my thoughts exactly, Melody. Exactly. I didn't know much about D&D either, but Hawk helped me through it. It might become a new hyperfixation. I need to have the hyperfixation on the series, but afterwards there might be some ranchers fan art in a fantasy AU because chef's kiss, I have the designs already in my brain. Scar is an elf, obviously. In my personal headcanons, yes, Impulse is a dwarf. In my personal headcanons, Scar isn't. It's more of a half-elf to me. He's got more half-elf vibes. But like, if we were putting it in a fantasy world. But he's kind of just human in my personal headcanons otherwise. I like the idea of a human still being able to be so chaotic and have the ability to do such cool stuff. Or Vex. That is also a popular headcanon in the Minecraft lore. But, a third Tango cosplay because of me. Ollie Bard literally is him. That was one of my first thoughts, but how about this, guys? I'll start drawing on something. I'm gonna start drawing on something. Has anyone got one of their favourite life moments that I can draw? Because then I can start drawing and we can have this conversation. Joel babysitting B-dubs. Yes. And it would be like... This is going to turn into me doing stupid little doodles and not actually drawing the stuff. Is Blue's also a dwarf? B-dubs? Yeah, I think so. Or halfling. He's got halfling vibes. I need to figure this out. My microphone cable is still all over the place because of fiddling. But now I keep catching my microphone cable with my pen when I'm drawing. So that's not going to work. Let's just try and move that to the side. Sorry about noise in the background. Flinging Jimmy into the air with a fishing rod. Sometimes you hate your autocorrect. I feel ya. I knew what you meant. I love the idea of, like, Joel babysitting B-dubs. I'm on the wrong. Because you've got, like, Joel here. Kind of, like, really just done with everything. I'm going to start off with, like, little doodles. B-dubs druid? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, did we even find a class for B-dubs in the end? I think B-dubs was one of the last ones that we did. So Joel's hair kind of like goes strip. And this one's very characteristic for how I draw Joel. Ba-dum. Scar's Ranger, of course. Good point, Hawkeye. We forgot B-dubs. So, well, we had B-dubs like at the end of our list. And then we went on to the next subject. I feel bad, man. Hawk, we're awful. We're terrible people. How could we forget? What did my friend call him? Rage Grandpa? Raging Grandpa? I think that's what my friend called. Because the list that I was going off of when we were trying to think of all the live characters, the peeps from the live series, was that, like, a list that I'd given my friend, and then with pictures, and then they have to name each character. It was hilarious. I loved it. Raging Grandpa? Yeah, okay, sounds about right. I think it was that. Hold on, I'm kind of... I want to know exactly what it was. Something like that. Got my sketchbook right next to me. Hiya, Cunning. Hello. Hope you're doing alright. Let's see. It was Rampage Grandpa. That was it. Grandpa on a rampage. So right now we've kind of got Joel. And he's just really unhappy that he has to take care of B-dubs. This is me drawing people again. We're drawing people. Rogue? Who's Rogue? Could Ren be a monk? Maybe. Or Rogue? I'm trying to look back over the thing. Back through the... Ether and Joel are fighters? Hawk and I had like some unsure, like, we had some disagreements, but I think most of the time Hawk convinced me because they know much more about D&D than I do. So we have Etho. This is Etho, yes, Etho. I promise. Joel. There's a website if you want. If you can DM Hawk the website, then Hawk can put the link in the chat. Zim, because Hawk's a mod. Because I don't think anyone can put stuff, put links in the chat if you're still around, Hawk. And then he's kind of like holding on to a lead. Here. Etho and cosplay of Joel. Yes, that is what this is. And then hand. We do hand. And then we have B-dubs here. Canonical height difference, I promise. And it's basically the meme. Feral child, or whatever. Do knees exist? Knees apparently don't exist to me. And then he's like the feral child. Spiky teeth. And how do I do B-dubs' hair? Link provided by Zim. Thank you, Hawk. Appreciate ya. B-dubs' hair is a lot like... I go through so many different phases with drawing B-dubs' hair. Same with Etho, because I didn't want them to be similar. But like, they both got headbands. I think the arms need to be longer. He's just a scrunkly little guy. Now it looks like he's holding Joel's hand. Give him a real grandpa back. And he's basically... The whole idea with him... With Joel babysitting him is that he's got like one of these child harnesses. There we go. They also have clothing. I forgot what clothing they have in. Yep, exactly. That was the idea all along, Ellie. I do change the outfits every now and again, so I can't quite remember. I think Joel has like a little kind of fantasy shirt here, and then a belt. It continues on there, kind of Shrek style. And then boots. B-dubs has torn up t-shirt. And then torn up jeans. Aloha, Suntix. Hello, hello. He is Shrek, but not green. Yes. And then shoes. Boots. Boots with the fur. With the fur. Didn't give Joel a nose. Does Joel need a nose? Who knows? Yeah, they're not naked. I'll tell you what, I'll get rid of... Oh, is this a new layer? No. Hello? Okay. Get rid of that. Joel babysitting B-dubs. B-dubs. He is gremlin. They are not shirtless. We will not draw shirtless again. Unless someone actually requests Third Life Scar. Then we will have to draw shirtless. Etho could be a rogue, maybe? I think Etho is like a sneaky rogue. Etho works as a sneaky rogue in the sense of like... I always base all like these kind of... ideas off of characters that I know what class they are. And if any of you watch Critical Role, he's like a Vax. No, a Vex. Vax is voiced by Laura. Okay. Right? Vex. No, Vex is a... No, it's a... I'm so confused. The twins confuse me so much. Anyway, Critical Role, the Vox Machina, and I think it's Vax. Like that was one of my first exposures to a rogue, and it's very Etho vibe. Rogues rely on skill, strengthen their foes for vulnerability. Yeah. Vex is Laura, Vax is Liam. Thank you, Hawk. I'm so bad at it. Anyway. And then obviously we have to have the part where he's kind of like retelling his adventures with Joel to Etho. Where he's like, he took me to bad places. Ow. Third life Scar's death is your favorite moment? Which one? Which third life? There was 3 of them. Hello, I wish to draw. I think my pen... I need a new pen nib because not every stroke is registering. The last one? Ooh, dramatic. A fellow enjoyer of angst, I see. Oh, the depressing one, yeah. And then we kind of like got B-Dubs' face. I make B-Dubs' face quite angular. I think it fits to the vibe. And the nose kind of starts here. Thought that was Etho? Who? Yeah. There's B-Dubs. B-Double-O. You can see the nose. You can't usually see Etho's nose. Looked like there was a bugger hanging out there. Got big eyes, because obviously we're doing Etho, we're doing big eyes. And then big eyebrows, because he's so happy. He's a happy boy. Who's the one in the middle? That's B-Dubs. No, that's not Etho. If this were Etho, the roles would be reversed because this was more Joel and this was more Etho's vibe in the Double Life series. There is two B-Dubs, yes. This is kind of like a different scene. So here's one scene, and then we have a different scene going on here. Kind of like B-Dubs retelling to Etho his adventures with Uncle Joel. Finally come back from cleaning the yard. Well, welcome back, Storm. Hello, hello. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ear is too high up. I also need to get back into just generally drawing. Sorry you missed that part? No worries, Melody. I do speak very quickly and in not complete sentences. I totally understand if people don't get everything. I barely understand everything that I talked about. Anyone suggest the first time the Flower Husbands met? I didn't actually. I don't have that present in my brain. I don't have that present in my mind because I don't think I watched either Scott or Jimmy for Third Life. Which is interesting because I think every other perspective I watched very, like... I was there for like every perspective, so I kind of had a roundabout view of every perspective. Because I watched B-Dubs. How do I draw B-Dubs? I need to get a picture of B-Dubs. Do I have a picture of B-Dubs hung up anywhere? I do not. I need to get a picture of B-Dubs. Out of all the people I find, it's you. Ooh, okay. The ending. Oh, the ending of Flower Husbands. I did see that, and that was adorable. Ugh. Right, I'm just repositioning myself in my chair. Sorry about the noise in the background. Or if I cut out, because there's noise suppression. Who knows? But I started watching both Scott and Jimmy. Because of Third Life. I started watching a lot of people because of Third Life, to be fair. Canary Jimmy. When was that? I've never drawn Jimmy as Canary. I kind of like the idea. The final scene of Jimmy's finale. Wasn't it when Scott died? That he met Jimmy then in the afterlife? Wasn't that the case? You think you finished packing? Awesome! Proud of you. Proud of you as well. B-Dubs' smile as well was like, how much of the face can I fill up? Scott met Jimmy in Flower Home. That was Scott's finale. Did I watch Jimmy's finale? I don't know. I don't know. That's not how you do eyes. Yikes. B-Dubs, where are you looking? And then teeth because he's talking. Took me to bad places. That's the quote, isn't it? Boop. And then we've got Etho down here kind of going like, did he now? Kind of like with a side look at Joel going like, seriously? Don't really draw Etho's jawline very much because there's a mask covering it usually. Although it does need to be less wonky than that, preferably. I need to get back into drawing different characters. Your girl hasn't been doing a lot of art in the past. Goodness knows how long. University is intense. Although having said that, I've been focusing on drawing hands. No promises that there's going to be actual hands drawn in the next animatic, but that is kind of the plan. That I draw fingers, all the fingers. I hope. I hope you guys can't hear my crunching of the pomelo. You followed me on Valentine's Day? Did I stream on Valentine's Day? Huh. That means you've been followed for over a year. How can you check that up without, like, typing a command in chat? Or did I miss the command in chat? Maybe. I don't know. Did I miss a message in chat? I don't know. Da-dum, da-dum, ba-da-bum. And then Etho. Click on the username. Does that work? Oh yeah. Cool. Melody's been following since the 21st of February. So Melody has also been following for over a year. Awesome. Since Nov 29. Wow. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I'm glad you guys have been sticking around all that time. Right, I need a picture of how I draw Etho because I don't know. Now the question is, my most recent drawing of Etho. Actually, I've got a picture of my most recent drawing of Etho on my computer. Let me just pull that up quickly, because that'll make it easier. Somewhere. I've got it somewhere. Desktop. I promise I'm organized. I promise I'm organized. Pardon me. Just burped. How terrible of me. Time wasn't in our favor, wasn't it? Yeah. 'Cause time wasn't in our favor. This isn't goodbye, this is simply see you later. Hi, you Beamy. Been following, Last Life in Your Art has helped you survive first semester of uni. Awesome. Cool. Right, so Etho drawing is, he looks like this, and then hair. I've changed Etho's hair the most. Kind of try and sway away from the Kakashi, and I think I've gone closer to the Kakashi, but oh well. I like the vibe. It's a very frontal view. Wow, those are some wonky ears, goodness me. Yuck. I promise I can art. It's been too long. No, I've got no command set up. I actually, well, I did have a command set up, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work, and I don't know why. You go and enjoy your lunch, Sim. So, and then mask. I wear a mask with a smile. But I also kind of want it showing that he's kind of just leaning to the side. But we do have Puffy of the coat. And then the hair could be leaning over to kind of one side if he's himself is leant over there. You have 30 seconds of delay. Oh dear. It has been worse, I will say. Spiky, spike hair. I find it important to have like a distinct silhouette of hair on each character. Kind of like more of a different, like a shape language. When it comes to hair, with B-dubs and Etho, like their hair is very similar how I draw them. But Etho's got a lot, be Etho. Buildup's has got a lot more like wavy shapes in his hair. As Etho's a lot more angular in the shapes of his hair. I don't know if it's like, if it translates very well, but that's kind of my thought process. When drawing that hair, I do my best. Kind of like that. And then eyes somehow. Need to redo that line because, gosh, that line was a bad place. The last message just appeared on screen now, like 30 seconds after. It can be, it depends on many factors, like what the stream delay is. It can be my side, it can be your side, it can be somewhere in between. But it's definitely, it's doable. Oh, pardon me. It's tricky when you're in a VC with someone and all they can hear is the stream. The only audio view that they have is the stream, which is, yeah, you've got them responding a lot later to what you're saying. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. So, we want kind of like a disappointed look towards Joel. And that's not the Etho eyes I want. That's the Etho eyes I want. And also, depending like on the character, they've got different eye shapes. It's personality. That's a really weird eye shape, isn't it? That feels incredibly weird. I have different Etho eyes. Oh no. Actually, yeah, Melody, in hindsight, that is probably a very weird thing to say. No, no, I mean, he was very surprised in the drawing that was referencing for his hair. So like his eyes were going up like that. But I kind of want more neutral eyes with this. Yeah, that's a really weird, welcome back, Storm. That's a really weird way to say it, isn't it? I didn't actually think about that. Let me just pull the microphone a bit close because I'm leaning back. Whoops. Drawing the other eye's tricky. And make the further down on the face. Gosh, that's a bit of a scary look, isn't it? That's a bit scary. I don't know where I want him looking. I kind of don't want him staring straight at us because that's a bit intimidating. He could be looking over there. Joel. I feel like that eye's a lot bigger than this one. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna make this smaller. Move it out a bit more. I don't know, something with that eye. Maybe it's the angle? If we were to move, keep it all horizontal. I don't know. I don't know. Void eye ether? Little do people know, Katie has a collection of ether eyes in her house. Don't tell my secret! Why is this pupil not working? The eye's a bit too long. I don't know. I mean, it's only a sketch. It doesn't have to be perfect, but still, that's bugging me. I think that's okay. Acceptable. It's like, seriously? That expression says it all, like, seriously? Did he really? Not got any spaced it right. I could also add some more. I kind of forget to add like the lines that really enhance the personality of a drawing, the emotion of a drawing. Before I saw Scar face cam, I thought he looked exactly like his character, lol. Same with Joel. Oh, Joel does not look like yeah, it's really interesting how you hear the person and then see what they look like in real life. I'm just trying to think, is there a person there where I was like, oh, so that's what they look like? Gosh, I did not have that in my brain. Let's see. Tango. Tango looks so differently to his Minecraft skin that it threw me off guard last time. Constantly looking diagonally down with a smile. Fair, yeah, that is also very blocky. Green looks like green. Yeah, that is like without a doubt. And Impulse looks like Impulse, I think. That is kind of like how I always imagined Nimble. And B-dubs. B-dubs look like B-dubs. The first time your mum saw Tango in IRL, she was so confused. You were surprised by... Yeah, ZF. What have you started? I don't know. What have you started? Anyone else? Yeah, but Tango was like the biggest whiplash because... I'm guessing because I wasn't expecting... I think of like the whole Zit team and the whole like older half of Hermitcraft. I'd seen... Because I knew how old Mumbo was-ish. I knew how old Green was-ish. They were kind of the same age as content creators I'd watched up until then. But I didn't know that, like, Impulse and Tango, that they were 40 and over. A conversation about our appearances. Does that work? Does that work? MC Mumbo looks nothing like IRL Mumbo, true. You weren't expecting Martin either? Now, you see, I've been watching Martin for so long that I just expected Martin to look... I can't remember how it looked like that. It threw you off. Oh, I can't remember. I think it was Il Mango. There was like a meme going around where like Il Mango looks more like Mumbo Jumbo than Mumbo Jumbo. Martin has red hair and a beard. He's not... He's blonde, but it might look red in the camera. He's actually blonde. Jimmy is Jimmy. Oh, but yeah. There's characters where... Because when I'm drawing characters, I kind of like to think of how they look in real life, some of them, and base their character off of them, which is where I've got, like, Mumbo's eye colour from, because Mumbo's eye colour IRL is blue, and I well, you know, outside of the life series. Hiya, Jazzy. And, kind of... I do try and have some stuff in there where it's kind of based off their characters, but like I don't like with Tango, I completely go the other direction. Like I'm not gonna draw a bald Tango. Also, yes, Jimmy is very Jimmy. Jimmy is very Jimmy. Jimmy, basically, when I draw Jimmy, I get a reference picture of Jimmy up. Hold on. Let me just have a look through my let me have a look through my pictures, my iPad. And then we can open up a actual drawing of Jimmy. Because literally whenever I'm drawing Jimmy, it's a case of, right, what does he look like in real life? Let's open up a picture of him IRL. Like there, and then we'll halve the screen and go to Google. I mean, the hair could be different, and I don't want to draw a beard on Jimmy because, like the character, because it does not. He does have glasses now, yeah. But I don't. For me, a beard on Jimmy would not work as well. Anyway, Solidarity Gaming. Real name. Oh, I wonder what his real name is. Images. I've got a whole bunch of baby Jimmy images. This is going... I should have just opened his Instagram, shouldn't I? Gosh, there's no good pictures of him here. We'll have a dozy picture of him on TikTok. And then images. Like whenever I'm actually having them side by side, they do kind of look different. But oh, hello. Oh, well, that doesn't like it. It doesn't like my split screen. Hello. Do you enjoy me split screening or no? No, it doesn't. So I've got a reference image of hello, Jimmy here. And then I am very confused as to why it doesn't do that. It shows up on my iPad, but it doesn't show up on thing. But yeah, basically, long-winded way of explaining. When I draw Jimmy, I look at Jimmy IRL. I've just knocked my microphone again. Similar thing with B-dubs, only again, he's clean shaven. I do take a lot of inspiration from what B-dubs looks like in real life. Although I don't give him as much as a chin. Given as much of a jawline. Impulse is another one of those. I've got him here somewhere. I saw that recently and I thought that. These are all the images of the life series. There he is, kind of. But I want the first picture. Anywhere. I'm going through the entire double life animatic here. Ignore me. Oh, these are screenshots. Tango. And now my phone's gone. My iPad's gone. Roll on. Hold on. Let's just see if we can find this again. I was going the wrong direction. It was other places. There he is. Yeah. Pearl was also someone you were surprised by her appearance. She does look a lot like her skin, though. And that's another person that I take inspiration from. The person IRL when I draw the character. People who don't have face reveals, what do we think might look like? I think it's difficult. You haven't seen Pearl or Iskal? Iskal was someone who I didn't expect. That he looked like that. You went off of voice? I don't know. I mean, I find it very tricky. Have we not got any music anymore? Is music switched off? That's not very nice. How dare you? Oh no, we do. It just stopped. Pearl was different to have your pictures first as well. I don't know. I don't know how I picture the people, but I can tell you if it wasn't quite what I was thinking at first. Skizzleman is another one of those people where I wasn't picturing him to look like that. But now when I see him, I'm like, yeah, obviously he's got a voice. That voice comes from there. When you had an older skin, it was easier. Interesting. I'm just trying to go through the hermits in my brain. Oh, you know, Stress Monster. Stress Monster was also one of those where I was like, huh, wasn't expecting that. Doc, we have seen Doc, and Doc looks exactly how I'd imagine Doc. Basically like Dream. He's a white man, and everyone looks like Dream. Dream's got a very, like, general face. When do we see Doc? His Twitter. If you type in Doc M, then Sausage, Mythical Sausage, is another one of those people where I'm like, how can that voice come from that person? That does not add up. It doesn't make sense. Doc has old vlogs too, yeah. You can just Google Doc M, hold on, we can do this right now. I don't have Twitter either, I see his stuff on Pinterest. For some reason his tweets get cross-posted to Pinterest. Doc 77. We've really gone off course, haven't we? IRL. But he looks like incredibly scary. Or like someone you'd be intimidated by, but he's got that vibe. There he is. He's incredibly tall, which is how. False is false. False is so false. Not in like, as in like, she's wrong or false, but false is looking false. The red hat is beautiful. He wears hats a lot. What else we got? We have like any kind of Doc image has a hat. Yeah. So Doc is very much how I imagine Doc. Anyway, we've very much gone off course. And now I'm just getting very off course by looking at strange Doc M pictures. Anyway, back to arting. Art. Some people really do like cats. Yeah. Big B looks exactly how you... Yeah, Big B is very much Big B. In fact, I should really take... That's something I should do. I should... Because I don't really think about Big B's design as much because I don't draw him as much. He's not as prevalent in big storylines in the live series. Did we get Hydrate? Hold on, Beamy. Did Ellie end as well? Wait, I'm confused now. When did we get Hydrates? Did I miss those? I'm so sorry, guys. Moan at me. You gotta moan at me. 2 Hydrates. I'm sorry. I've only just looked. I shall hydrate for you. I'm so sorry. There we go. Those were some substantial hydrates. I'm sorry, guys. How did I miss that? Gosh, terrible streamer. Complain at me next time. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Man, that is just such an intimidating look. Can we just appreciate the disappointed, but also scary? I just imagine kind of like Joel looking at him going like, yeah, we went, yeah. Katie, you are Katie. I am Katie. That is me. Good to know that I am Katie. Katie is Katie. Yeah. I have no clue what the faceless YouTubers look like Etho and Exuma. I think XB is also faceless of all the hermits, right? Do you look? I look like my character. Yeah. Gem is also Gem. Gem is also one of those characters. XB too. Okay. Well, we did that drawing. I think we had next was Jimmy being flung up, by a fishing rod. And part of me wants to turn this into a full-fledged illustration. Gem is Gem, but not her MC character. I was not surprised when I saw her. I just like I don't know how to imagine like my Minecraft characters in real life, but how I'd imagine them to hit. I don't know. Gem looks 14. She does look very, very young, bless. But she isn't. She isn't particularly. I mean, I think she's the youngest hermit, isn't she? I don't have the ages off the top of my head. She's not too old, no. I know she isn't actually 14. They don't think they'd let a 14-year-old onto Minecraft. Onto Hermitcraft, I meant. Your Pearl? If someone wants to googly that, I've just dropped Pomelo down myself. Think Pearl's the youngest? Ah, okay. So. All of you saw the photo. I didn't see the photo. I can't remember what photo you're referring to. Maybe I did see it. There's a lot of pictures of cats that are sent. Wasn't Mumba really young when he joined? I don't know. Don't think he was 14 though. 20? That's fairly young. That's... yeah. I do. That kind of does make me want to look up old, like, Mumba videos. No, you mean some... aha. Okay. Pearl is the youngest, but Pearl and Gem are the same age. Oh, okay. Wait, you look 20. Storm's like having an epiphany here. Anyway. So I do wonder if I want to do like a cool perspective thing here, but also I wonder if I have the capability to do so. If I have the... Because my thoughts are kind of we have... So the idea was Jimmy being flung up by the fishing rod. We could have going out there, being absolutely tiny on that pedestal. Even smaller than that, I think. Boop, boop. Were there 3 of them or 4 of them? It was Martin, Grian. Was Joel there? Don't know. Kind of having them being really small. It feels like a Martin, Grian, Joel shenanigan. Was Ether there as well? I feel like Joel was often around Ether. I think they were together a lot of the time. So you kind of got them. And, guys, it's not great to talk about your ages online. Keep safe. Stay safe, alright? It's not the best thing to do. And I don't, you guys can do it in DMs. You think Ether was there? Then Green and Jimmy joined? Okay, cool. It's just general internet stuff. I don't quite want it in the stream chat. You guys can obviously tell each other in DMs if you trust each other. But this stream is then going to be uploaded to YouTube and like anyone can watch this stream now. Then it's going to be uploaded to YouTube. It's not just us in the community. So you got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful. And then you kind of got the cliff sides. Yeah, Hawk, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, stay safe, guys. Exactly. It's just internet security. It's for your own benefit. I mean, I don't openly usually talk about how old I am, although I assume you guys know. That's not an invitation for you guys to start guessing my age in chat, by the way. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich spreche in dem Fall Deutsch. Ich esse in dem Fall Pomelo. Das heißt, ich muss meinen Wecker setzen für eine Minute. Oh je, ich habe gerade YouTube geöffnet auf mein Handy und da war ein Scar Video, ein Scar Short, nehme ich an. Ah, super, Deutsch. Es ist Zeit, nichts zu verstehen. Wunderbar. Ich finde es lustig, wie ihr das, wie ihr eure Punkte dafür spendet. Wenn ihr dann einfach eine Minute lang nichts verstehen könnt, was ich sage. Ich meine, okay. Es ist meine, ja, Scar. So heißen die Shorts. Die YouTube Shorts. Das heißt auch auf Deutsch so. Also, soweit ich weiß. Ich glaube. Übrigens, ich versuche sehr, eigentlich ziemlich ziemlich langsam zu sprechen, wenn ich gerade Deutsch spreche. Yeah, there we go. I can speak English again. I have pomelo between my teeth, so I've been like eating pomelo while speaking. I don't know if that's a good idea. Part of me wonders if like we have like his head there, and it's kind of like welcome back, Suntix, and he's kind of like I've got pomelo on my screen. Arched. Or and it's kind of like it's wrapped around his feet or something. I'm just trying to figure out the composition of this. Eating while talking, that could lead... Nah, it's fine. It's fine. If I start coughing badly, then you guys know, like, I don't know, DM my brother or something. I'll be fine. Hi, BB. Shut up, Ellie. Oh, dear. Trying to think, how do we want the amount of times I have drawn Jimmy falling? Please don't jinx anything. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I do have water right next to me, but pomelo is really yummy. I'm liking it. Jimmy does fall a lot. I mean, I drew him falling for the confrontation with Sausage in Empire Season 1. I had a little comic there. That was the first time I drew him falling. Then I drew him falling off of the ledge in Last Life, where he lost his last life. Haha, funnily enough. And then I had him falling off of mahogany. Yeah, when's mahogany wood coming to Minecraft? No, the mangrove keep. The cake. Still don't have the bingo open. Oh dear. Oh dear. And yes, if I had a nickel for every time I drew Jimmy falling off things, basically, I'd have 3 nickels. You have a question about the void-eyed characters? Shoot, go for it. And then obviously we'd have to have like the most hideous scream. Why he's shouting? Have I drawn Void-Eye Mumbo? I have not. I have not drawn Mumbo in a very long time. Last time I drew Mumbo was probably for the end of the world as we know it animatic. I feel fine, which was over a year ago now. Have we drawn? And by we, you mean me. The royal we, obviously. What would be kind of funny is if like we had Jimmy completely tied up, like with the thing around him, and he's just like holding on. So it's around his whole body. Oh, this is gonna, yeah, I do wonder if I want to actually make this into a full-fledged illustration with perspective and stuff. It's like, I'm taking off, my people need me. I've got much bigger vision in this than my sketches shown, so hold on, let me see if I can show any more of this. This is a bad thing to get back into drawing with. Basically, and then his arms are also tied up around the thing. And then interpretation of when he was kidnapped. Sure, we can do that. I love how we're just sticking to double life stuff here. Although we did have some, what was it? Third life suggestion? Was it third life? Tango, they're bullying me. I can see that. It's like, Mom, can you pick me up from school? And then I need to open a Jimmy picture again. That's an Etho picture from earlier. Let's see, running up that hill. I do have all the illustrations here. This is great with dual screens. Pung. Pung. Let's let them all load. Do I have a good frontal Jimmy image? I don't think I do in this animatic. Some characters have like really front and center. No, I don't. Kind of when Tango's reaching out to him. There we go. Yes, we had third life. That was it. We did have a couple third life. Very American? What did I mean? What did I miss? I'm tabbing away. Very American? Who said that? What was that moment? Ooh. Huh. Split view in the beginning and the end. Oh, yeah. Oh. When you move. And Tango just... That is like... That is dangerous to have. To just mention. Oh. I do kind of want to draw Canary Jimmy. I kind of want to draw a Canary Jimmy. Maybe. Maybe. I do also like... I usually have a plan on what I want to improve on when drawing a live series animatic. I probably need to come up with a plan what I want to improve on in the next one. I want to see Canary Jimmy. In Katie style. Okay, what pose are we doing? What pose are we doing? I'll keep this for later. And then someone's celebrating there. And then someone's kind of got the hands on their heads. And someone actually has to be holding the... Obviously, Grian is celebrating. I think Martin has got his hands on his heads and Etho and Joel are fishing rodding. We need a list of suggestions. We do need to make a list, sure, actually. We probably won't get around to all of them. It's whatever we'll feel like in the moment. G, M, E, and then J can also be doing something. And I'll say T for Timmy here, because we've already got a J for Joel. Jimmy being kidnapped. I think that's all for now. Canary Jimmy. I do kind of want to draw Canary Jimmy. What pose are we doing it in? I'll get a new drawing out for this. Bum, bum, bum. Because I get very bored if it's just like... Just a character standing there, T-posing, goodness knows what. Like a character reference. What's the name of the music? This song is from Epidemic Sound. It's To the Ends of the Earth by Edgar Hop. Hop with 2P. That is the name of this song. Edgar Hop does a lot of like fancy ones. Maybe showing his canary wings to tango. What can I just such rancher lovers? Yes. No worries, be me. I tried to set up a thing where you could run a command and then it would tell you what the music was, but it didn't work by linking up to there's a hair in my pomelo. Cat hair. A Digby cat hair. Wonderful. I did this to you. You did this to... yeah, to be fair. I loved them from day one. Before they were the ranchers, to me they were the himbos. And it was definitely one of my favourite duos from the start. As the first week's episodes came out, I had to draw them immediately. A Digby, not Bigby. Not Bigby cat. What's the reason you have brain? What? It spreads. It spreads. Digby. Digby is one of my cats. You write it like this. But I can understand how you hear a Bigby. We've got Digby, he's the grey one. And Jasper is the light one, if I ever show pictures. Anyway. I need a sip of Coca-Cola. Okay. So Jimmy showing Tango his wings. How would... I imagined him like in an action figure pose. Hi, Crow. Digby keeps everyone awake, yes. And you say that as the person who sleeps the best. I do apologise for my coughing. I've somehow got a little scritch. Give me a second, guys. I'll sort it out. Action figure pose for the toy Jimmy. Kind of like a Superman pose is what I'm imagining. Kind of like... It's not puffed out enough. Puffed out chest. Arms on hips. And then the wings kind of going there. Chugga chugga. Choo-choo. I will finish my pomelo infused Coca-Cola first. The pomelo is stuck at the bottom of the glass. I need a minute. What I've currently got drawn there looks like a wing, 2 wings with eyes. It's stuck in the glass. This is an issue. Hold on, I need to take my headphones off. Oh, God. Have we got just 1 hydrate so far? Or has it crashed because you guys have all been spamming hydrates? I drew a bit of a... Hey, fair. How much water is left though? I don't know. I haven't been drinking from my water bottle. I've been drinking from a glass of Coke. No, but the head would be here. It can be standing. And then Tango would kind of be like... Although if we're having Tango from the back... You can only contribute 1 hydrate. Oh dear. Well, we've got 1 hydrate, so I'll hydrate that one for Ellie. Because I messed up again. Not immediately hydrating. Boop. What if we hydrate until the bottle is empty and the chug is once again refilled? You will be using up more chugs, more hydrates than you will need to... How to sentence? I started that sentence without knowing how I'd finish it. But you'd be having to use up a lot of hydrates. Because if I'm having to hydrate a lot without having 10 in a row, I'm not going to take a lot of hydrates. I'm not going to take a lot of drinkies. Because I don't need it. Yeah, exactly. Basically, that's what happens. It's point wastage, and there are some cooler channel point redemptions out there, in my opinion. You know what would be kind of cute? This is again my rancher's brain rot. Is like, because the golden of the canary wings is how I imagine very similar to Tango's hair. I don't know how Tango would react. That's the thing. It kind of just be smiling politely, kind of going, yeah, cool. Or could have Grian and Jimmy flying together. I'm just wondering how we do this. How do we want to do this? Eyes wide, reaching out to touch the feathers. Oh, I tell you what then, in that case, we'll do, if he's that close, not duplicate. If he's that close, we'll do it like this. We'll do much more of a closer up. Also, headcanon Jimmy is taller than Tango. I used to draw it the other way around, but yes. Then I like the idea of Jimmy looking over his shoulder, kind of like smiling. I'm doing this sketch very quickly now because I do actually need a quick toilet break after I've done this sketch and explain this to you guys. And then he's kind of like, I need to figure out where the wings will belong, but kind of like there. And then kind of maybe not out like that, out like that. And then kind of like Tango over the side, running a hand over it, kind of being fascinated. Is that who draws stars? Kind of like that. Such a basic sketch. Does that make sense? And then obviously, you know, flame hair, blah blah blah, fire. And then around like that. And then the other wing like that. Kind of. That's one way to draw them. Yeah. I will leave you with this tiny little drawing, although we'll quickly go to this screen actually. And I'll be right back. I need a little bathroom break. See you guys in a bit. I'm also back, Ellie. Added. Oh, wait, hello. How many hydrates we got? Oh, wait, has Ellie interrupted it? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. I will, well, 6, 7. We have 7. I will hydrate 7 times. Sorry about that, guys. 8. Are you trying it again? Then otherwise I will hydrate only 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys really wasted... Hiya, Ivan. Perfect timing, my dude. Perfect timing. Welcome. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, I love this so much. Perfect timing. That was great. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We currently have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10, but not in one go. So I'll swig 10 times. You guys really waste your points. You don't want me to, you know, have a musical interlude or play the ukulele or anything? No? 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 Okay. Keep in mind that I still have to hydrate 10 times before this chug, so there'll be less in my bottle anyway. Just so you're saying. Just so you know that this is kind of futile. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did we make it to 10 there? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11. And now to chug the last quarter of my bottle. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Ah. That wasn't hard. You guys... Yeah. If you make me hydrate 10 times before I have to chug my bottle, then I'm not gonna have a lot left to chug. To chug. You will drown me when you see me? Well, I shall not attend any convention anytime soon in that case. Oh, I still got some pomelo left. I don't know. So, you are not immune to Canary Jimmy. You can run, but you can't hide for long. That is very intimidating. That's scary. Got a cat hair flying about. Anyway. Ouchie. I just hurt my hand. Anyway. Let us do a more substantial sketch than this. I'll make it bigger this time because it's a full-fledged illustration. I could have like kind of like his head tilted a bit. Do, 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 do. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, bum. Bigger. Oh, I'm having to burp a lot because of that. Thank you, guys. All the burps. Here they come. It's your fault. I shall not apologize. This stream should be retitled "You Are Not Immune to Canary Jimmy Propaganda." Hiya, Ildra. Welcome, welcome. If we ever have a get together, we all need brewing water bottles and drown me in hydrates. No. So hold on, is he pointing? Is he kind of this way? Kind of pointing that way. That way. That way. I do not accept this. I do not. I will come with my own water gun and I will hydrate all of you. If we ever have a meetup, it has to be a water fight. Drown yourself in hydrates with me. Nice to have the solidarity storm. Who said I have a choice? You outnumber me. Oh dear. Lemon juice water? No, not lemon juice water. That would hurt if it gets into the eyes. I don't like that. You're already unhealthily clammy. Okay, Ivan. You guys scare me. I think he might have like a terrible posture, actually, in hindsight. Oh. You can't kill lemon to drown. No, lemon juice would be awful. Imagine getting that in your eyes. That would burn. That'd be terrible. Wasn't something I meant to happen on the 23rd with lemon? I didn't know. You should find lemon first. The enigma that is lemon. Wait. That would be his back going down there. And his torso there. I promise I studied anatomy for a little bit at least. I kind of learned how to draw the torso. So we do need a bit of shoulder action for Jimmy. Yeah, actually I think I've drawn all this a bit too small. Let's make that bigger. Speaking of Jimmy, didn't Suntix have bingo from the bookstore? Oh, true, Suntix. True. Suntix, you still here? Anyone wanna DM Suntix if he's available? That is true. Blondie! How to universally summon Suntix. May you join what? Did I miss something from the chat melody? Did that server ever happen? Was it a server? Didn't auntie Suntix? Did I say auntie? I meant Suntix. It corrected Suntix to auntie. Weird. Why did that autocorrect to auntie? Strange. If someone wants to DM on Discord, as long as you guys don't spam him, obviously, but I do want to be able to I said Suntix. I do want to be able to cash in on that, basically. I don't want to forget it. Blondie's coming. You are here. Hi, Suntix. You have a bingo. You are owed a bingo, my dude. I really hope the ukulele I haven't actually tested the ukulele with the new mic settings. I hope it works. Let me know if it sounds awful. At least I'm kind of assuming you do the ukulele. What channel point redemption are you doing, Suntix? You can do whatever you want. You could make me stretch. Yes, ukulele? Alrighty. Then I shall make it official for you and do this. Wah! That didn't work. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. And a stretch. I shall stretch as well. You have driven Suntix forth to obtain the musical notes. Let's go. Right, let me grab my ukulele. Let me grab the ukulele and set stuff up. Da-doop, da-doop, doop, 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 doop. Uku tabs. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought the site was down for a second there. That would be awkward. I'm trying to log in right now. This is taking longer than I hoped. I'm going to grab the ukulele while it's logging me in. It's not... Is it registering my taps? Hello? My ukulele has gotten upgraded. It's now hanging on a hanger. Oh, there we go. I'm logged in. My favourites. Go away, ads. We don't like you, ads. Who likes ads? Am I right? Am I right? What? Just imagine one day getting frustrated by not understanding Ivan. So much the frying pan. Aha! Sorry, I just knocked the microphone trying to switch on. Got the ukulele. I'm doing my best here. And you say you're not a princess. Does that sound alright on microphone? Because if it doesn't, then we'd have to... Bones again. Princesses aren't violent. That sounds alright? That sounds amazing. Does it sound better than normal? Oh, yeah, yeah. Whacking people with a frying pan. Okay, okay. Rapunzel, I get it now, I get it now. Anyway. Ba-bum-ba-dum. There we go. A pair. Suntix. It sounds good. Good. It's amazing. It's just a ukulele, my dude. What? I will slowly scroll down the list of songs that I am able to play or have played before at varying levels of success. And you, Suntix, let me know, because you redeemed it, which one you'd like. Let me fill your mind and mouth with nugget of wisdom. Flaplings. Flaplings? Is that what we are? Like fledglings? I will get exponentially weirder in response to your intellect increasing. Oh dear. I'm slowly going down. You can read through the songs. Honestly, I've gotten to the point where I can't remember. I can't remember which ones we've done already. I know ones we haven't done definitely, but I don't know. Some of them we've had multiple times. Yeah. And we're almost at the bottom. There's quite a few here, isn't there? Yeah, there we're at the bottom. So I'll scroll up slowly. Actually, this one is really bad for ukulele, so I'll get rid of that. I'll slowly scroll up again. Very slowly. You let me know. If anyone, if Suntix doesn't know, feel free to give recommendations, guys. Suntix seemed unsure. If anyone has any requests, let me know. We have take yours, I'll take mine. We have meet me in the woods tonight. We have to the ends of the earth that follow you are. We have I walked across an empty land. We have you can be king again. We have Achilles, 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 come down. We have Wolf Mother, where have you been? Yeah, you could also have me just scroll through the rest of the stream. That is true. She smells of lemongrass and sleep. We have I'm sick of losing soulmates. You know, I should actually post this on the Discord, shouldn't I? That would make it easier for you guys, the list. Update the list. I think. We have, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. Yeah, let's have you score for a long time. Suntix, if you don't pick one, then I will randomly pick one. That'd be fine. We have, I will follow you into the dark. If I could tell her. We have, I will sing no requiem tonight. You meant to say funny? That'd be fine. We have, I was sitting in the strawberry swing. Yeah, I've gone through it twice. But you wish for, would you be so kind? Let's go. Would you be so kind? It's checking my internet. Good that it is secure. Good to know. Thank you. Whatever that was. So let me just remember how this works. Yeah, that works. Okay, I understand it. I have a question. Right, let's switch off the music. Boop. So it's just me. I'll take off my headphones. I'll take a sip of water. I have no water left. F you guys. I have no water to sip. So the quality of the song is because of you guys. Because of your guys' hydrates. Is that all right? Yeah, that works. Right. I have a question. Might seem strange. F. Flip to you. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'll start again. Sorry, I got distracted by chat. I shall not look at chat for the song. Suntix, go get water. Sure, I'll get water. Be right back, guys. With the ukulele. Oh yes, totally flipped. Yeah, that's what the F means. Are we gonna have another bingo this stream? We're never gonna get another bingo? Ah, okay. Is it that spaced out? Right, at this rate? Stop the auto scroll. I have a question. It might seem strange. How are your lungs? Are they in pain? 'Cause mine are aching. Think I know why. I kinda like it though. You wanna try? Would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying to know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you would please fall in love, I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere. Wanna share 'cause I like you. That's not enough. Ooh, that's not enough. So if you will please fall in love with me. To write a story, be in my book. You gotta draw me on my page. Let's take a look. Oh, where are your manners? You need some time. Let's swap chess today. Might help you decide. Oh, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere. Wanna share 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. I need to scroll down. Oh, do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? Oh, do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? Ooh. You be so kind as to fall in love with me. You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere who wanna share 'cause I like you. That's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. I haven't done that for a long time. It feels like forever since we had that. Since we had a ukulele. I'm sorry if I was a bit rusty because I haven't really been playing ukulele much either. Oh, do me a... Hi, Albie. Oh, do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? It's a fun song to play. Yes. Oh, do me a favor. Can your heart rate rise a little? Doo-doo. Anyway, good one. Like that one. Let's continue with the music. And let's go back to be drawing? Readjust my microphone. That's always a good one. Would you be... Thank you for the earworm now. I'm going to have that in my head for the rest of the day. I'm going to eat up my pomelo. Give me a second. I've got just tiny shreds left. Nom nom nom. Imagine the excited emote. Yes. I'm imagining it. I envision. Obtain juicy tidbits of sound. How eloquent of you, Ivan. We could theoretically get bingo. There's no way we'll get a jump scare, fire, or Katie can't read chat by the end of the stream. Katie can never read chat, though. That is always a possibility. Have there been other drawings so far? There have. Let me show you. So far we've had... no, the first one we had was like one of the moments like that was kind of like a warm-up sketch. We had a suggestion of Joel having to babysit B-dubs, you know, the feral little child, and he's got him on a lead here. And then we've got B-dubs saying, he took me to bad places. And Etho being very judging of Joel, going like, oh, really? He did. Did he really? And then we had Jimmy being yeeted up into the air by a fishing rod. And we've got down there like Grian, Martin, Etho, and Joel. And I think this might become more of a fleshed out illustration if I feel like it. Because perspective is hard, and when you're doing perspective on stream, that's even harder. So that's what we've been doing so far. We've been very sidetracked and distracted considering this is a almost 2-hour stream. So, yeah. Anyway, and now we're drawing Canary Jimmy. I do think like as for a doodle stream, that's a bit too much expected. But it might be cool as a full to be fair, I don't really have time to do full illustrations right now, but who knows? Who knows? We do have a bingo possibility. That was not me misreading chat, that was me not being able to speak. Because speaking is hard. Right, I'm going to take another sip of water after that. Might have a dinner. We might have a diagonal one. Diagonals work. Diagonals certainly work. As long as it's 5 in a row. That's why we've got a 5x5. Hold on. Let me check. Let me open up the bingo. This is the updated bingo. Yes, this is the updated bingo. A diagonal one. Which one? BRB. Aha, low, aha, free. Katie gets sidetracked. Katie can't read chat. We'd have to have the me can't read chat, because I don't think we've had... Exactly, I don't know when we got can't read. I don't think we've had that specifically recently. But it's definitely a possibility. We've had... Hold on, what have we had today? We can do this. Go to the top layer. And have like... We've had Chug. We've had food chat, because I keep talking about my pomelo. We've had chat can't spell with Melody. With Melody's autocorrect. MC YouTube talk, which is literally the whole stream. We had BRB. Aha, low, aha. Does Crow cameo count? Does Crow cameo in the chat? I don't know. We have ukulele interlude. Katie gets sidetracked. Oh, motivational Katie is a mess. Does that look like that in the actual Discord? Because I apologize if it does. Edit text. Didn't know that was a thing. I think that's just one. There. What else we had? We had a hydrate. We had a German interlude. We're all over the place, aren't we? But I think we'd have to have a Crow cameo where we have him IRL. I think that's what counts as a Crow cameo. Obviously the free one also. Yeah, we're all over the place today. That speaks wonders. Yeah, we've had three. Yeah, that makes sense. We had motivational Katie when you convinced me to pack? Sure. I'll give you that. That really speaks for the bingo, actually, if we're that widespread. That's really cool. I'm really happy with that. Because we used to have only a couple of lines that would always get always get done, but otherwise that looks alright. We could have 2, exactly. Although we only have 1 per stream. We only have 1 per stream. 3 possibilities. We have so many possibilities. I mean, MC death probably won't happen. But the opportunities are endless. Creepy layer pro cameo. Creepy layer pro cameo, yeah. That will do a diagonal. Katie can't read chat. Creepy layer. Where's the creepy layer? Oh, there's the creepy. Yeah. We'd have to have a bloom as well. Oh no, creepy layer does vertical. Yeah. Albie, that doesn't count if you're speaking a different language. What qualifies as an MC death? Me dying in Minecraft. Or someone around me dying in Minecraft, I guess. Can you read my message? No, I won't, Albie. I refuse to. It's not that I can't. Oh, Mano. You tried. It has to be in English. Anyway, well, let's get back to drawing. We've got what we got. I'll keep that for this stream. Keep those crossed off parts. Oh, Mino. iPad drawing. Hoping to put someone else on the altar after the bingo? Okay. Ether the drunk? What did I miss? Beaters. Oh! I get what you mean. Ether the drunk. Yeah, the drunk bus driver. What was it? Right at the beginning of the stream. I think that was scuffed. We could count that as scuffed. But yeah. Din, din. Oh, gotta go white again. Do, 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 do. I feel like his arms would kind of be going out. I am drawing Canary Jimmy. Yes, we got very sidetracked. But that always happens. How to arm. Yes, right at the beginning of the stream. Props to those of you who were there for that cursed image. Kind of. Arms. Arms are hard, man. Arms are something I want to improve on. Because I've done the torso. Albie, that doesn't count either. You were cleaning the yard. Those muscles are too beefy. I'll never fly like that. Fair. Jimmy too ripped. Oh, he's a proper keel. Katie said it. Jimmy too ripped. What? Don't quote that. That wasn't a quotable action, was it? Never thought you'd hear that. I never thought I'd say that, to be honest. Never thought that would come out my mouth. We're talking very Katie's been quoted. We're talking very as a matter of factly here. Scientifically. We're talking very scientifically in the sense of you'd have to definitely have hollow bones, but like how to make man fly, basically. No, you said that the other language doesn't count you as not being able to read, and you got quoted. Yeah, there we go. Do I dare open Discord? Do I dare? I'm readjusting my position in my chair. We getting comfortable here. Do. Spaghettios. torso is way too skinny. We'll do this. Maybe we need a lanky Jimmy if Birdman. Burp. Don't you dare open Discord. I don't know. Do you dare? Oh dear. I've been dared to now. One of your catchers will come and screamed at you. Oh. Or was it in a way of like, you disturbed me. I have been disturbed. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ooh, Suntix, you got your book. Hey, I'm jealous. Why did I give it up? Why didn't I? Darn it. Oh, there's the bingo. So, quotes we're looking for, right? How to arm Jimmy too ripped. Yeah. Fair. I said that. Kitty. And memes. And I think we're doing alright. Oh, Melody, I love your keyboard. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Mine in the mail. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. It's in the mail. I wish I had mine. I'm jealous of all the peeps getting theirs, and I'm like, I want mine. Suntix had a scar moment yesterday on stream. What does a scar moment define? We always get sidetracked. What does a scar moment define? Explain that to me. So, okay. Imagine... I always like to make it fairly... like believable, I guess. When wings would sprout off people's backs. Got English for a moment. Is that your scar moment? It's not PG. Oh dear, okay. We'll leave it at that then. So this was his spine. We'll do this in a different colour. This is his spine. I'm like bendy boy. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore the galactic. And then if that were his spine, it would have to be more central. If there. We're thinking anatomy here. How does Birdman spread wings? Where do wings come from? So like there would be his shoulder blades ish. And I'm guessing like either a wing from the shoulder blade? I think so, yeah? There and there. But they'd first go down before they go up. Believe me, I've had a long look at different wing anatomy with our OC Chinoa. So kind of down and then up like that. Oh, I need to sneeze. It's not working. How dare you, it's enchanting table. Avian wings are in the back shoulder blade, probably. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like my thought. Either a joint next to the shoulder blade or like connected to the shoulder blade. You kind of, because I imagine like there'd be a lot of muscle on the back, where you'd be moving. You'd have special muscles that way you'd have more maneuverability. I can speak. Yeah, there'd be like extra joints in the shoulder blade. Goodness knows what. There'd be can't remember what the name of the joint is, but yeah, ball joint, something like that. A connected name pun? Well, connected is a word. Right. So we have wing now. And part of me is wondering, do I want to... This is the sketch, but do I want to do a proper line art on top of the sketch? Good luck on the build. Oh, bye-bye, Albie. Supposed to be being productive. I hope you have a good time being productive. I think I'm going to draw over this again. Get rid of the weird thing. Because I've done a terrible job at keeping this, to not too messy line art if I'm doing this as a line art. Because let's make a fully fledged illustration out of this. Why not? Why not? I forgot I had the VOD channel plugged here as well. The stream elements. Maybe distort that tune a bit. But with like the avian, we're just gonna give them normal ears, right? Because I've seen people kind of do feather ears. I don't quite vibe with that. We get you that Canary Jimmy is. That's a full illustration. Did you this read wrong? I did not. I did not, Melody. You almost caught me. And Katie's ignoring chat, I think, and feather is done for Jimmy. When I'm drawing, I can't always look up a chat and see everything what's going on because I'm drawing, I'm looking down, and then I have to look up again, and I have to stop drawing to look up. So like, I mean, if I'm in the middle of something and focusing on that like part of the drawing, then I won't look up as much. But I don't want to ignore you guys. I find it strange when it's just feathers, when it's like not even the ear, where it's just this is his ear now. Like how does he hear? I don't know. But the way I draw avians, like the way I describe them in stories and in fics is different to how I draw them. And that's just kind of like, I like the idea of how people would imagine them versus how I would depict them. Because I always think that people probably imagine it better than I could draw it. That's kind of like my thought on it. You know, it's a joke. There. Some designs you think the feathers work, but in this style you don't think it does. Yeah. I mean, I've got drawings of Chinoa with kind of like feathers around her ears. And I still need to refine how that looks. I'm not 100% happy about that. But I think it's more important for her because she's got a lot more bird features than just your standard avian with, you know, angel wings. She's basically 50% bird. And no, I've not a wing of flesh. Also deja vu. What we deja vuing too. Better have a better... In fact, it means that I'm going to have this down a bit, down a bit like that. Sort of. Is she bird on the occasion animatic? The occasion animatic? What occasion animatic? She's on the all that you are animatic. That is, she's the bird. You already have a wing made of bones. You want a wing of flesh as well? Asking too much, my dude. Storm's like, no. I have a no. I need to remember what Jimmy's nose looks like, so give me a second, guys. Oh, I've got a Jimmy picture right here. That's wonderful! What if? Wing of? OC? Occasion? OC Occasion. It's from the animatic to the song All That You Are. I'm waiting on your... You can't think of any Outlandics. You disappoint. I feel like this is too far over. Hold on. Let me rejig his face. Let me rejig his face. Autocorrect hates you. Oh dear. Well, at least you're doing a good job at portraying that chat can't spell part of the bingo. Too big a nose. We'll do the eyes first. Wings of bone, not a wing of bone. Oh, come on. Does that count? I still got the context. It's gonna get really stressful for me, guys, if you guys are like, if I have to read exactly what you guys are saying. Because then I'm gonna focus way too much on like what you guys are saying. Word for word. I think it needs to be more than that as well. There we go. Jimmy grin. Make that a bit lower down. I think we need to make his chin a bit larger. Hello. This is great because like doing illustrations like this kind of gives me a feel for the characters again. Oopsie. Oh, actually, we could do that. Kind of. Gets me a feel of how I draw the characters again. Yeah, that's kind of like when we start talking about the bingo and you guys just desperately try and get a bingo, it kind of takes away the fun of it. Because the whole thing of it is like, oh, we want to have stuff that happens often. But we don't try and get it. It's just like, hey, this happened. Let's go. Bingo. Me, was that neck too thick? Bum, 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 bada, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I think one of the bingo cards should be me singing along to the background music. I feel like that is something that happens very often. Stretch, I shall stretch. And a posture check. Thank you, I have gremlined. Where did you get your name from, Suntix? Guys, I've drunken so much water that I'm gonna have to do a bathroom break again. And I blame you guys. It's your fault. It's all your fault. I think that's more of a Jimmy chin, and then because he's got quite a chin, hasn't he? There we go. Gremlin? Yes, I have become a gremlin. Ivan immediately picks up on the gremlin. I will quickly pop to the bathroom. I'll leave you on this screen because why not? But I will be right back. I return. Right. Yeah, you singing in the background might be a better one than crow cameo since that doesn't always happen. Well, the whole point of the bingo is that we don't... Thank you for the hydrate, Eldra. The whole point of the bingo is that not everything's going to happen every stream. That's like the whole idea. Because otherwise we'd just have a full bingo card and that would be stuff that happens way too often. We don't want it always happening. We don't want it happening every stream. So I think it's cool to have stuff of varying like degrees of rarity. Yeah. You always called it shrimp fair. That's also a good way to describe someone's posture when sitting at their desk for a long time. You're thinking of a name with an IRL friend of yours and his online name was... I'm gonna have to try and read this now and I can't misread it because I can't read chat. Synteriax? I thought the S and the X sounded cool. And we were sitting in the sun. Cool! And hydrate and like too often you meant. Suntix? Synteriax? How do you want it? How do you want me to... Synteriax? Okay. What are Suntix? It reminds me of Asterix and Obelix. Because the X and the whole thing with that is all the characters from there, they end in X. That's what it reminds me of. You'd be like that guy in the village who's always out in the sun getting sunburnt. Not saying that you always get sunburnt, but yeah. Now the question is, on this one, do we want to try a bearded Jimmy on this one? That might be fun. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to finish this illustration today, because we've been going for 2 hours now. Nah. I mean, we could try it on a separate layer. Keep it consistent with him IRL. But I don't like... You would like to see a bit of Jimmy? We could do it on a separate layer and kind of decide. The question is, to beard or not to beard? And a cool axe? Make him Burb Kratos. No, if I'm saying beard, it's not going to be a beard like that. It's going to be like he actually has. Like, not a very long one. We aren't turning him into Kratos. A bearded Jimmy said, oh, he's got a beard in real life. What do you want from me? And like I said, he's one of the characters where I really do actually base him off, like how he looks, off what he looks like IRL. Kind eyes. That looks back way too far. Let's beard him. Once dead, reach a waifu. Is bearded Jimmy somehow a nightmare? Why? What's so bad about it? The eyes have got weird positions. Somehow. How do eyes work? This one needs to be tilted more. Like that and further in. Do 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 do. I feel like this is gonna look weird when I turn it. Oh, actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Hold on, I've missed chat messages. Let's beard him. You are tempted to order chicken, then order chicken if you'd like to. Gave the dog a cat lick. And BB keeps... Cat lick mats, and BB keeps picking hers up and moving it. What's a cat lick mats? What's a cat lick mat? How do eyes work? I don't know. I don't know. We don't need eyes. We kind of do. Like, the whole part of art is that you can see it. With organics. Ivan the ever cryptid. The local cryptid. Okay. Jimmy. That was definitely Kate. You can't reach out. Aww. I wonder if someone would pick up on that. What's a cat lick, Matt? Cat lick, Matt? What is it? Tell me. Right, who's gonna say the bingo? Who's getting there first? Who's gonna say it? Put my iPad down. Is my ukulele still out? Yeah, it is. Who's gonna say it? I haven't said it. I haven't got there first. Jasper and B. What is a lick mat? What's a flipping lick mat? I just imagine it's a mat that the cats can lick just to, I don't know, so that they're like engaged in something. You are superior, your bravery earns you many accolades around your neck. Good job, Ivan. What would you like? What channel point redemption would you like to redeem, my dude? What? Wait. So that it can actually lick it. This is the Katie arc of what is a lick mat? Tell me. I've never heard of it. I've owned cats for the past 17 years, and I never knew what a lick mat was. Can you call me to explain? Sure. Hold on, let me set this up. Let me set this up. Call me. Oh, is it working? It's loading. Hold on. I missed a call. Sorry. You can call me again. We can try this again. Is it working? Hello? Should I call you? Is this gonna work? Oh. There we go. Hello. We're connecting. We're still connecting. We're still connecting. Hello?
I need to stream.
Right, hold on. Let me get you louder.
Okay.
How's that, chat? Hi, Hawk.
I can't.
Ooh, maybe that's a bit loud. Sorry.
I'm not laughing at you, I promise. The way you were like, cat lick mat?
I've never heard of it before.
Okay. So, lick mats are things that you like put wet food or peanut butter or like something like you can put yogurt and applesauce for dogs and stuff, and you put it on a lick mat where they have to lick the food off of it.
Oh.
And it like stimulates different parts of their brain, so it's like a training thing. Like it can be to like help them basically be smarter. And so I got a lick mat for Jasper, and BB already had a lick mat that Tad brought over so that I could use it with her. And so I gave them both lick mats.
Cool. Okay, now we know. Thank you for the input, my friend.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, Hawk doing... Hawk saving me from confusion, definitely. Did Ivan say, what... Did Ivan say what they wanted to redeem? Your desires from the belly of options are a melodious interlude. Yes, follow your lead. You are dominant. What? I'm guessing you're saying ukulele interlude, so I shall make this official once again for the second time this stream. I can't. Apparently as a streamer you have a max amount of points you can use for one stream? Excuse me? I didn't know that, but we'll do it anyway. We'll do it. I've got an infinity sign next to the channel points thing. Literally, it's an infinity sign. I can't use another one. You meant a musical interlude? So not ukulele, just singing? We can do just singing. Does that work? Is that? I can redeem that. Okay. Oh, that was weird. So yes, musical interlude. What should I sing? What do I sing? I don't know. I'm now reaching out to, I don't know why I'm reaching out to my ukulele. I don't know, what do I sing? Musical interlude is 1 minute, isn't it? Sing about cat lick mats. I don't know a song about cat lick mats, I'm afraid. I'll sing Strawberry Blonde, because why not? I love everybody because I love you. I've switched off my iPad and that's not a good thing. When you when you stood up, walked away barefoot in the grass where you lay, left a bed in your shape. Oh wait, I haven't sing. It's the kind of thing where I decide myself what I sing. You guys, not enough points for you guys to decide. I looked over it and I ached. I love everybody because I love you. I don't need the city and I don't need proof. All I need, darling, is a life in your shade. I'll picture it soft and I'll make. And look at you, strawberry blonde. Too high, so late. Fields rolling on, I love it when you called my name. Can you hear the bumblebee swarm watching your arm? I love it when you look my way. And that's the timer. I don't know since when it's done that, where it's done the noisy stuff, but yeah. Do 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 do. There you go, Ivan. La, da, dee, 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 dee. Problem with like musical interludes like that I just want to continue singing. I just keep singing afterwards so you get more than you want. Look at you. Yeah, I went too high. You shall lurk in the void. Higher, Vern. I messed up. I messed up. I started too high. I should have started, I love everybody because I love you. Because then I would have definitely been able to do it. Look at you, strawberry blonde fields rolling on. I love it when you call my name. Maybe a bit low, but yeah, it's a bit late and I've been talking for 2 and a bit hours. To be going that high, my friends. Right, hydrate myself. Right. We were drawing, weren't we? We were doing the art thing. What was the art thing? Poof, I don't know. Jimmy. Were we? Well, I don't know, were we? I need to figure out Jimmy's hair now. I feel like this part of his face is too low down. Can we turn it? I don't want a bit of perspective. Is that a better position? I think so. Anyway. Who knows? Maybe we were doing something else. I've lost all track of everything. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's... Before you leave, hello. I don't know what's happening. Stuff's happening. Life, something. We might never know. Yes, Suntix, I agree. I've only got Jimmy doing very exasperated expressions in all of my drawings. I've got none where he's just like neutral. I need to look up a reference. Hello. Jimmy pick, Jimmy pick. Exasperated Jim. Adam, badam, badam, bum. We're waiting for Vern to type something. Vern furiously typing. Badam, badam, badam. Bum, bum, badam, bum, bum, badam, badam. Badam, dum, badam, 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 badam. Where's the one where they've got the horn? Except 1 hour. I got up for the lecture at 8 AM today. Plan to join live stream, right? Guess which live stream was broken and you only realised after... oh no. Oh dear. I didn't have lectures today. Oh, there's the drawing that I'm looking for. Happy Jimmy. He's got his eyes closed, but at least I've got a reference of his thing. Girl. The podcast always exists. Don't go... You're not going to learn anything if you go with 1 hour's sleep. That's not going to work. My friend. Take care of yourself. Listen to the podcast afterwards. Pain, oh dear. I feel like I've skewed this face so much that it's just unrecognizable as a face anymore. Does Jimmy have a face? Then it's better just to sleep through and not show up. Exactly. I mean, we don't have to show up anyway. We've always got live streams from home. At least most of the time. Not all lectures are live streamed. Yes, Jimmy has a face. Does he? Are you sure? And we can always they like a couple of days later they then upload like a podcast so we can watch the stream back of the lecture for the entire semester and even like in exam prep time. So in theory you could not go to a single lecture and then just, you know, watch it all 24 hours, do a bit of a lecture binge before the exam, but that's not advised. Not the best way to go about things. But you're going to pick up a lot more if you watch it back rather than sitting there on 1 hour's sleep. That's not going to help anyone. Speaking of which, I can't go too long today because I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow. These eyes don't line up. What have I done? I have warped his face so much it has become unrecognizable as a face. There we go. That looks good. This is just yuck what lecture? You are off uni tomorrow? I'm off uni on Mondays, so that's... But I have to get... Like, if I've got a lecture at 8 AM, then I have to get up at 5:30 to get there on time. That is me. That is me living where I am. Yep. And I can't remember what the first lecture is. Can't remember. It's only the second week. I don't have them memorized. Okay, so I have Jimmy's hair going like this, and then out like that, kind of. And yes, look for real. You do that. Looky, looky, look. I'm still trying to figure out a good Jimmy hair. That's a good Jimmy hair. It's a silhouette, but that's fine. I think it's like the hair that makes characters the most recognizable in my art style. So it's very important to me to get the hair like consistent. When I'm drawing the character. Because it's part of the silhouette, right? Because you're not going to see like the facial features. Is that too groomed for Jimmy? Do we think? But then again, Jimmy's hair's all I always imagine like his hair's very groomed even in a death game. And that is just literally one for one his silhouette. But I do know that it's slightly different when I don't draw him in the silhouette because the silhouette's a little bit on cleaner lines. You like it? I like it too, but where are we? Jimmy, wherefore art thou? There thou art. Yeah, we've got kind of slightly more, but there again he's like walking then, so like slightly more tufts kind of springing out. Maybe that's a bit too. That's how I draw Mumbo's hair if it were, well yeah. I imagine Mambo's hair's like styled and gelled. But I also definitely want like very soft corners with Jimmy when drawing his hair. I like that. Let's go with that. Dang it, hands? Oh, your hands with the typing? Yeah. So, another thing with Canary Jimmy is he needs holes in his back for his wing to fit through. Yeah? So having a jacket would be incredibly restrictive if he were to have wings. And I've seen a good solution to this being ponchos. He needs a hole in his back, yeah. But like imagine in the back of his clothes, Suntix. In the clothes. Needs two of them, actually. Or like, I don't know, wing slits or avian clothing, basically, so that the wings can fit out. But I've seen a lot of stuff. Like, imagine this is someone's back, right? Neck. Someone's back. This is where the wings would come out. So I've seen a lot of stuff where it's like a top that goes through like that. I think that's a good solution. And then too late. It's in the quotes channel. Well, oh well. And but Jimmy doesn't just have a top, so that would be like his white top, right? His white top, I imagine, would do that. So it would be sleeveless, but you wouldn't really see that at the front anyway. Ellie, I don't see how you've come to that conclusion. You've just broken my mind. You've just melted my mind. Anyway, but Jimmy also has like a top or a jacket, sorry. Not necessarily a question I feel like answering right now. What I've seen a lot of, because a lot of people draw green with wings, and they give him a poncho. He gets a poncho, which, in case you don't know what a poncho is, it's basically just like a circle of fabric that goes over his shoulders. But then that also can go over the wings. Oh, good golly! Please don't go on image search, Ellie. Or at least don't share what you saw on image search. There's a fly in my room. Murder. There we go. So kind of like a poncho that drapes over the back as well, and then at the front. Imagine this is the front, like the neck going up there. Could be kind of like tied together there and go out like that. What do we think of that? And then we kind of have it going over the arms. Like, imagine this. He's got arms going out here. Goes over the arms, but like also drapes over the wings. I've been thinking about the poncho idea for a long time, and I think it fits really well with green because of Desert Duo, and I think I love the vibe because that's where I've seen it a lot in combination of him being in the desert in Third Life, right? But I do wonder if it also, apparently you're sending messages too quickly. I don't understand what. Has Twitch told you? I mean, I've got spam switched off, I think. It happens. It happens. I understand. So I think it really fits Green's vibe. Don't know if it fits Jimmy's vibe in the live series. Obviously, it would fit his vibe in Empires with Tumbletown and the sheriff, because, you know, that's a very Western thing where you've kind of got like the dangles as well. It's a very Wild West Western. It's a very Wild West thing to have ponchos. Protects against the wind. But I wonder if it works with the rancher theme because he's got his blue jacket. Yeah, but not Life Jimmy. Exactly, that's my thoughts, Suntix, right? So I'm kind of wondering your guys' opinion on that. Because he's kind of got his jeans jacket. Or his... I imagine it's a jeans jacket or his shirt. His blue shirt. And that is a completely different style and different vibe. Than that. I mean, don't ranchers usually wear loose clothing? Yeah, it is a question whether we want to stay true to their skins or give them whole new outfits. I mean, ranchers is another Wild West thing. You could very easily go with that. Jean jacket. Jeans jacket. So someone's alien cloud beast. Reference I don't get, my dude. But does that beast like to wear jeans jackets? Yeah, go with the Wild West thing. Because they're ranchers. Yeah, you'd have to go with a hat as well. Oh, imagine they've got like hats around their necks, so you can kind of see it at the back there. So we've got proper ranchers. Now ranchers just name horses weirdly. What? Huh? So we're probably going into the properly words. I don't think Tango should have a thingy hat because of, you know, fire hair. But I think Tango should have a neck scarf. Yeah? We up for that? We up for absolutely ranchifying these two? Ranchifying the ranchers? Because then ponchos would work. But then there's also a question. Blue ponchos feel very weird for me. Like, blue in the Wild West just kind of doesn't work. I guess? I don't know. Ranchifying the... Yes, ranchifying the ranches. Oh god, Katie with a Western accent. Well, I can't say ranches, because that sounds far too posh if I were to say ranches. So, ranches. Did I do a Western accent without no? I make weird noises, and sometimes I don't know what accents or what noises I'm doing. I'm just doing the ranchers. I kind of did. I just wear. The problem is if I try to do accents, it just doesn't work out. But like I'm gonna copy and paste this on a different slide because. Oh, actually. This is going to be annoying. I'm going to have to do a lot of copy pasting or some erasing. Copy paste. But like I try to do funny noises, but I don't try to. I just do funny noises. And it happens that I make accents sometimes. Yes, because of group recording. We have to open Twitter right now. Yeah, I mean, if they were to release on Friday, that's already March. That's the beginning of March. We've got 2 more days. I'm so glad I did this stream now. Because it could have been like the end of March, who knows? But I am so hyped, guys. You have no idea. It's been 3/4 of a year since our last live series. I am so ready for this. Am I obsessed? No. No. Hold on. Well, what does Twitter have to say? I never opened Twitter. Am I going to have to log in again? If I have to log in again, then it's not worth it. No. Oh no, does it remember my password? Let's go. Okay. What? Yes, email. Shut up. Okay. Oh, they're also going to reveal the, on Thursday, they're going to reveal the name of the next Minecraft update. Let's go. Good Times with Scar is asking whether he should get a man bun. What is happening on Twitter? What's zombie Cleo's? I have completely... This has been derailed. I've written Zomic. Zombie. There she is. This is awful. I'm doing terribly. Oh. Sorry guys, today's stream is cancelled due to a group recording and my Wednesday morning stream. I have a dentist appointment. I'll try and find it next. Hello? Hermitcraft Twitter is an odd realm. Yeah, but even like the hermits themselves. Let's go. I'm so happy. Let's go. Makes me happy. God, I just Zombie Cleo's got like this banner on Twitter with a kind of ghost spectre, and I thought the ghost was moving, and I was very creeped out for a second there. Anyway, we got a happy Katie. We have. I hope you guys are happy too. I like being happy. Anyway, back to ranchers. Rancher. Right. So, this is the question that we were discussing, guys. You're hyped. Let's go. This is the question we were discussing. Poncho? Well, no poncho. Should I make a poll? Is it worth making a poll? Are enough peeps here actively listening for a poll? Hello? Can you please... I don't have the stuff anymore. Why? Twitch has been updated. Not happy. Hello? Okay, there we go. We're good. Poll. New poll. Poncho? To poncho or not to poncho? Because I'm very... Yeah, I'm on two... I'm totally with you, Santix, with the... It doesn't really suit life, Jimmy. But at the same time, I love the vibe. Poncho or no poncho? Yes. Poncho. Poche. I can type poncho. No. I'll just write poncho or no. Duration 1 minute. Let's go. We'll see. It's fair. Poncho? Did I write poncho? Oopsie. Oh no, I didn't. I got it right in the end. So we're 50-50 at the moment. Literally, I haven't a clue. Because if we have also with no poncho, we're gonna have to come up with another alternative. Why isn't the poll there for you? I don't know. Maybe refresh your stream. Refresh the Twitch. Close and reopen. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, it seems to be going no poncho. Okay. I'm good with that decision. Good, just had to reload the page. Cool. Okay, so no poncho. But next time I'm drawing green with wings, I think I'm gonna go for that. He'll have his normal shirt on if I'm just drawing him in a live series, his normal jumper. But otherwise, if otherwise he can get a poncho. But I agree with the fact that it doesn't quite suit Jimmy in this situation. Right. Let's see. What I think I mean, theoretically, we could just say the jeans jacket has slits in the back if we don't want to overthink it. If we don't want to overthink the fact that it would probably be a bit stiff of a material to move, and we could, you know, save the world building for another time. Or we could just make him have the top on. Because remember the top that I drew? We could imagine there, you know, just in the ranch, and he could literally just be have that top on. And that makes it easier for him to spread his rings. He doesn't have to have one in at all. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm gonna just continue drawing the arms, and I'll move on to like also drawing the wings. Like the jean jacket with the slits? It will definitely work. My world builder brain will be a little bit infuriated that we didn't come up with a more elegant solution for avian. We didn't accommodate for avian needs. But I can live with it. I can live with that happenage. Don't know why I'm drawing this part so detailed if we do end up with the jeans jacket. But I'm glad we had the talk about whatchamacallit. Think Jimmy on live series would make a more elegant solution? You think Jimmy on live series would make a more Aha, I get what you mean now. As in, would he even think about making a more elegant solution? Would he think about it, or would he just be like, I want to wear a jeans jacket. I'm going to cut some slits in it. That's fine. It's style. It goes really, really... It complements my yellow feathers. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see your point. I see your point there. Let's get rid of this then, if we are going to do the jeans jacket. Touche. I do. That's some good input there. I mean, there's a whole question also of like the origin of the avianness. Has he just become avian? Has he always been avian? That's probably a thing for a fanfic at some point. Or that people interpret that in how they interpret it in their fics. And you can have this kind of shirt going through there. And then folds. Not like that. Folds don't fold like that. Can I have a fold that kind of looks like an S, like solidarity? Maybe I'll try and have my improvement this series be... You're torn between two interpretations. Go for it, Storm. What are your interpretations? Because if he's just become an avian, then he obviously won't know what kind of clothes to wear. If he got it from the Canary curse or something. It's like, right, you've died first 3 times, we feel sorry for you. Oh. On one hand, could have been born one, but on the other hand, been yanked into a lab and turned into one. That's a very Storm, and I of doing it. Add trauma to my happy-go-lucky character. So my interpretations of it, I mean, I've had the whole fic of like double life pairings sharing or swapping species, right? Where in that one he became avian because Brian messed with his codes and activated like afterlife stuff and made afterlife stuff more permanent, where it was just supposed to be a little gag. That arm is way too weird. Okay. Maybe he became a canary during third life because canary in the coal mine became the caller of death. Yeah. I like the idea of you have ordered poultry flesh. Good for you, Ivan. Kind of confused at this arm. Because every time that Jimmy dies, like that's like a sign for the whole server going crazy. It's the beginning of the end. How do folds work? How do arms work? Who knows? Not me. I don't. You dominate over small birds? Ooh, I'll tell Jimmy to stay away from you. Right. Let me just get use your ribs. Don't need arms. Sure. Let me get a reference of Grian out here. Don't know why I'm getting a reference of Grian, but well, I do, but like why green specifically? The wings. I have probably got better pictures of. No, hold on. I have got better pictures of wings. I've got a Chinoa reference of how wings work. That is how the wings work. That is how the wings work. Whoppy. Bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. I always use this. It's a good reference. Or at least like colour-wise it is, but also. There we go. Plonk, in we go. So. Kind of got fuzziness. I don't want to draw the single feathers. Actually, I tell you what, I will actually quickly get that drawing of Grian begin out there, so that I can just so that I can see how I normally draw stuff. There we go. Scroll down a little bit. Okay, so they are a bit fuzzy. It's taking forever to load. I do apologise for this little interlude. Right. So basically, it's a fairly straight line. Can kind of be overlapping. And then we've just got like the overlapping feathers there. To be fair, canaries' wings are completely golden, so we wouldn't have like a different colour in as we would out, I guess. Don't apologise, it's fine. I couldn't make it any quicker. I felt bad. And then that kind of like, how do wings work? I do wonder if that's too far away. Not too happy with the position of that. Like comparing it to Grian's. Might have it like a bit higher up. Start with the wings itself. We also need to be able to put Tango in the back there as well. You also, it doesn't have to have both of them stretched out, I guess. So we could have one of them kind of going up like this. So like, kind of semi-folded. He's just stretching one out for Tango to see. Hold on, we'll have to do this on a different way. So if it comes out here, kind of like that. I like it like that. I said I like it like that. That's on the wrong layer. Being pissed. There we go. Also, I don't know how wings work, but I would draw your character with her wings if you knew how they work and could draw them just to show me. Exactly like that. I've done a lot of like, I'm not gonna say studying of wings because like that involves actual like academia and probably would mean that I'd know it better. I have a couple of like little feathers ruffling out there, so we can kind of show that these are the same parts of wings. Because I think you kind of got a bit of down at the top, bit of fuzziness, and so let's get rid of that layer, that layer. Need that layer? No, we don't need that. We can do this again because that is kind of like the wing coverage, and have a little bit of detailage. Just to add, so then just to add a bit of depth so they're not completely flat. I need to readjust myself. But considering one of our main characters in our story is Bird Woman, but not like your normal person with wings, like just a normal humanoid with wings. She's actually got a lot more avian features or birdie features. I'm gonna have to get rid of that fold because it's a tangent with the wing. But I'm just trying to figure out a way that I can still allude to the fact that there's a fold there. I don't know. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time kind of looking into it because it's not a normal way of portraying a winged character. So I'll have to, I need to figure out her poses. I think I've drawn Chinoa the most when it comes to pose studies because she's just so special. I do wonder if his hairline's too high up. Let's just move that down a bit. Anyway, next is to draw Tango. And what's their height difference? What is their height difference? I need to know. This is on a need to know basis. Let me find where they are in silhouettes. So he's not much shorter the way I drew him. Kind of goes up to... His hairline goes about to where Jimmy's eyes are, so they're like that much difference in height. So we'll kind of have his head be there-ish. That's a very precise circle, I tell ya. And Tango is a bit more pointy than Jimmy. Is he looking down at the wing, or is he looking up at Jimmy, or what's he doing? What's he doing? I don't know. I tell you what, guys, I'll leave the colouring and the rendering of this to another stream because it's just going to take long. You have experience with drawing wings, but you tend to make them eldritch or body horror. Yeah. Looking at Jimmy? Yeah. Looking at the wings? Now we've got both. Now we have both options. Reminds you of the time you turned a human into a parrot. Wonderful. Because I like both ideas. I like the idea of him like going like stroking across his wings, going like, wow, so cool. But also like looking at Jimmy going like, oh, Jimmy, this is so cool. I don't know. Because with Tango, it's very difficult. You can't, and I don't draw pupils with him, so his head position is very important to kind of allude to where he's looking. Because he doesn't have pupils. I don't draw his pupils, or well, yes, his character doesn't have pupils. So that is the yeah, question. This is a very unclean circle. I'm not going to be able to do anything if it's that messy. There we go. kind of do like a mix of both. Because I'm imagining like his hand would maybe be like tracing along the wing. I mean, if that's what we're going for. Because otherwise, what we're aiming for is Tango's reaction to Jimmy's wings, right? And otherwise, if we were to have him looking at Jimmy, even if he's like holding onto the wing, it's like he's just poked up behind Jimmy and like pushing the wing down to talk to him, kind of like, hey, this is happening. A mix of both. Well, if you do a mix of both, then he's looking at his armpit. That is my issue with that. Like I said, with Tango, you have to be so precise and so clear on where he's looking, because there's no room for interpretation. Well, oh no, well, there is room for interpretation. So you need to show people exactly where you want to be. So if he's looking at Jimmy, I can imagine. But I also kind of like that. Because it can be interpreted of him like walking up to Jimmy. I like the idea of going, like him having his head perspective like that. Because then we've got dynamics of Jimmy going more down like that. And then him going more up like that. We've got kind of dynamics there. Otherwise, if he were looking down at the arm, we'd have down and down. These are the thoughts I go into when I'm thinking up a composition. And I never decide very well. What do we think of that head position? I think the head needs to be a bit bigger. She's been going back and forth like, do I do it? Do I do it like that? Do I do it like that? Do I do it like that? I don't know. How do I do it? Also, did I really draw Jimmy more angular than Tango? Let's get another picture up there. This is what I always do when I'm like getting back into drawing them. Let's have one where they're both on screen. I'm looking for the interlude again. Why do I keep closing the picture? You know, in that one, Tango's much more angular. No, I think Tango's more of an angular. He's more like fiery and out there, and I'm drawing grey. No, white. Thank you. But he doesn't have a very particularly long face. This is a fun angle to do at what, 8 PM? After streaming for 3 hours. This might not work out. Yeah. Also just realised I'm doing this on the layer that I shouldn't be. I should just have like a tiny sketch. How's his body language? Kind of like that. More towards Jim. And a hand. Just trying to think how he'd be standing. Is like that one hand going up like there? Can you imagine? I don't want it to look like he's grabbing the wing. So not too much of a grasp on it. Do 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 do. And then having the hairline kind of be there. And tango hair. Flame. Kind of. It's a lot like Jimmy. Oh no, wait. Angular hair. Think of angular hair. I need to look maybe back on old drawings I have of Tango where it's not on fire. I just moved my iPad. I'm moving away from the microphone as well. I need to have more old, like other drawings of Tango where it's less on fire, where I know I did a very angular, because it's a good basis to go off of. And then make it fiery. Sort of like that. Only that head is now too big. If we compare it to Jimmy's. Oh, actually, that's pretty much the same size. I'll make it a bit smaller though, because he's stood behind Jimmy. It does look a bit bigger though. Maybe because of that? I don't know. Maybe it's the angle of the head. Position. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So, okay. Let's do a more cleaner version of that. Whatever that was. Ooh, I've got an itchy leg. Tickly, tickly. And then... My pen is dying. That's not good before an animatic. I just need to change out the nibs. I've already got nibs. It's fine. I dropped it on the floor. And since then there's been a dent in the nib. But I've got spares, so it's fine. If it gets too bad, I'll change it. But Tango doesn't really have... Oh, does he? Oh, he does. He does. Don't need to do the whole jaw. Because that's kind of like... It's a very difficult perspective to draw, like when people are more... When you can see underneath the chin kind of thing. I've done the mistake of doing like both, where it's too much jaw and then too little jaw. It's just... You kind of got to figure it out. The sweet balance. And he's got his normal... kind of grey top and then red sleeved shirt. Kind of comes up to a collar with how I draw him. Adam's apple for the man. And then an ear. There we go. You just hit your knee against the table? Oh no. Would you? Right, Tango hair. Tango hair. The enigma that is Tango's hair. I've drawn him enough. I drew enough in the animatic to figure that out. Don't know how many streams exactly there's been between this one and the book one, but you've extended to 5k already. There's only been one stream, and that was like 15 minutes long because I couldn't get anything right. So, GG. That seemed to work out. It seems to be like this middle part, and then it goes, yeah, now I remember how I draw Tango's hair. There we go. Not like that. I'll figure it out at some point, I promise. Ivan doesn't waste points on futile hydrates. How to draw fire hair. Sort of like that. I feel like it's going too far down the posture check. I shall sit up. You are keeping me healthy. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me healthy. Somehow. Like that. Your hair is slightly on fire. There we go. Your chicken's on the way. Let's go. And I'll stretch as well. Thank you, Storm. Boop, 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 boop. Chimkin. Chimkin. Cool. Pointy nose. He's always got the pointiest. Bad angle. There we go. Is that pointing out too much? We've kind of got a tangent going on here, haven't we? That's alright. That's alright. Happy tango. Happy tango, sad tango, mentally disturbed tango. I won't continue that because I know how that song ends. I've just realised Jimmy's got no pupils. I have misread the brief because it's supposed to be Tango that has no pupils. I wonder what duos we're going to get this season. I can't wait. I can't wait for the interactions. Because that's what makes the live series what it is and as amazing as it is. Right, that eye is in the wrong place. Bird place for an eye. There we go. That's better. Same. And he's got... Okay. We have very... pointy. I should have assumed. Tango eyebrows. Is that a neutral enough face? I can only ever work with Tango's eyebrows when it comes to his expression. Because pupils give so much expression. I have that problem with Etho as well, where half his face is covered. Wonder who B-dubs will meet first, because as we all know, that will become his spouse. His platonic spouse, yes. That always happens in a live series with B-dubs. We can also have more happiness stuff on Jimmy. Without making him look too old. I'm trying to like get out of the pupil. Good point. I should do pupils while I'm here. Now that he has Tango to look at. I think the biggest question is, will Jimmy die first? I really hope Jimmy doesn't die first. Okay, did Jimmy... Oh, yeah, I'm there. Don't worry, we got it. Need a little bit. I find it very difficult to place pupils well. There we go. That's better. You can see. I can see. There we go. Jimmy deserves to at least make it to a war. He always dies before a war. He hope he at least survives to the last episode. I'm happy if he doesn't die first. Because it's getting really sad now, isn't it? Who should team up with Etho? Or I was gonna say you should team up with Scott, because Scott is very good at preserving himself, but Whoops. Didn't quite work out for him in Third Life, did it? He just needs someone who takes care of him. That doesn't work. I'm just trying to figure out the pupils. I think we're there. I think we're there. Yeah, exactly. Chicken obtained. Enjoy. He does always die before the chaos hits. He is the harbinger of chaos in that sense. When he dies, the chaos hits. I wonder if Tango's neck here is too short. Just trying to figure out his shoulders as well. They kind of go into nothingness. Stop the tangents. We don't like them. No tangents in this household. Still feels like Tango's too big in general. That's probably better size. Right. New layer for hand. Because I have actually been trying to actually draw proper fingers. Is that a middle finger that we see? Is Katie drawing more than just one finger? Is it happening? This is a monumentous occasion. Never before seen. There we go. I'm doing it with a very thick pencil, so it's not going incredibly well, I must say. So this is not going to work. There we go. Hand. Hey, your boarding class gonna localize him. The amount of hindbrain neurons that are active when eating KFC. Oh, you enjoy your KFC. Is that happiness neurons? Hindbrain. Yes, we have fingers now. Characters now have fingers. Is that the big upgrade? Yeah, Katie drew a hand. Let's go. 3 hours? Oof, Zim, I feel sorry for you. Yikes. I thought 1.5 hours was bad enough with a lecture time. Don't like the position of that finger. It goes out too much. Well, in fact, we could just do this. There we go. Already better. But yeah, I've been practicing drawing hands. Get out of hand. But just trying to think where the finger joints are. Kind of like there. I'm just, yeah, anatomy. Get a handful for the authorities. Oh dear. Ivan's going off. We need to keep the size in comparison to the head. Keep up with it. So. In fact, the fingers do go for one more joint, so that would be the knuckle. There. It's weird, so we're going to ignore that. Thinking is happening. It's way too late to start thinking. dare I start thinking? Anyway, there we go. It's our boys. Now, I do wonder, do we have too much headspace up top? You done with Tango. Don't need you. Didn't need to delete it, but you know. So, you and you could make them more centered. And then all we'd have to do is, you know, make Jimmy's torso go down a bit more. Maybe do it a bit more cleanly than that. But that's kind of like where the arm starts bending. So that's not too bad, yeah. So you can actually see the arm bending. It doesn't look like it keeps going on forever. There you go. How's that? It's our ranchers. It's our buddies. Our boys. Oh, I'm drawing on a hidden layer. That's going to work. And I've also drawn the extension, Jimmy's extensions on Tango's layer. If I go boop. Boop. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Our boys. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. And there they are. Let's make the line art a bit more sufficient. Let's get rid of that line, because that line's not supposed to be there. And make this line a bit cleaner. And get rid of this line. And this line. Duplicate a Tahango as well. And there we go. It's our boys. Our rancher boys. Ah. I miss them. I miss them. I can't wait for the new live series if it is actually coming out this week. Imagine, I can't believe it. I might go skiing at the weekend, which means I don't have time to watch the first episodes. Sad. But let's go! New live series is coming. I will. If I find the time, you know, on the train and stuff, I'll render this. No spoilers in the Discord. If you get spoilers, can you mute people? I'm sure you can mute people in the Discord. If you spoil anything in the Discord, you're muted for the next 2 months. Because like sometimes, the live series goes on for more than a month, so it would be 2 months until the live series is over and then some. Rounded up, okay? And if it's a really bad spoiler, you are getting kicked. So I know no one's silly enough to do that in our server. We've got a really nice community, but if that does happen, we don't really want you in the community if you spoil. If it's like a blatant spoil like we had the last time, where it's like, listen, this person won. Because that was a very obvious spoil. But yeah, be very careful about it, guys. Be very considerate of others. Like, at least give it 24 to 48 hours before you spoil anything in the Discord. Or just mark it with spoilers. Just mark it with spoilers, because then people who haven't watched it can't click on it, but you can still have conversations with people who have watched it. And if you don't know how to do spoilers in Discord, you encapsulate your message with 2 of the like large vertical lines, not big eyes, but yeah, those. So yeah, don't do that. Don't be an a-hole. We won't like you for it. Anyway, is anybody live for me to raid? Nope, nobody. Not right now. So, in which case, there's one thing to do. There's only one more thing I can do for you guys. I just wish you a wonderful week. I hope whatever you're doing, you have a good time doing it. I think it's gonna be like a train ride activity because I have quite a bit of time on trains and stuff. So yeah, we'll have one more hydrate. We'll do that. There we go. One more hydrate, and let's if the new live series comes out before the next stream, happy viewing. And other than that, there's nothing left for me to say, but it is time for Santa to send you off into the void that is the internet. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a good time. Bye-bye.